Hi everyone, this is my Playposit lesson. So, hi students and hi BroPa. I decided to do mine on seasons, and because it's generally a good kindergarten, 5th grade level through 5th grade level lesson, and that's what I plan to teach is ELED. So I made up a game for my students. So let's get started. So first we're going to start with animals and climate as a first little game. And I want to welcome Beaker. He is going to be my helper throughout this lesson. And Beaker says, animals love to live in different climates, which go along with their seasons. So take a moment to pause, and I want you to tell me, what are the 4 seasons, and what's the weather like in each of them? Okay. So with this game, we are going to sort out the animals to their specific climate / season / weather kind of deal. This lesson is very simplified because I plan on teaching more younger students, but let's play. So, where does this animal live? So we are going to choose which animal lives in the winter climate. Take a moment, and I want you to write which one you think lives in the climate of winter climate, when it's really cold. Okay. If you said tortoise, you are wrong. It is polar bear. That's okay. Don't worry about it. We have a fun fact from Beaker over here. Polars live in the Arctic near the North Pole, so that means it's super, super cold. They're incredibly well insulated with a layer of blubber that can be up to 10 centimeters thick, covered with another 15 centimeters of fur. How much do you think that is? Okay, next. So if you picked tortoise, that was wrong. Most of the tortoise live on desert land and in more hot climates or mild climates. Okay, next one. Which animal lives in a summer climate? Do you think it's the macaw or the red fox? Let me know. Okay, let's click red fox. Red fox is wrong. So let's go back, and if you chose the macaw, you are right. Beaker, our little friend, says, wow, a friend. The macaws live in Central and South America, and they thrive in rainforests. How hot do you think a rainforest is? Okay, on to our next little mini game. It is called Dress for the Season. So, you, me, and Beaker are going to pack our bags and go to different parts of the world. But first, let's check the weather. Are you ready to fly? Okay, so our instructions for this game are click on what you would pack for your trip based on the weather of that time. Ready? Let's go. Okay, so here's your trip number 1. You are planning a trip to Las Vegas, Nevada on July 7th. The average temperature in July is about 107 degrees in the daytime, and during the nighttime the average degree is 67 degrees. There is no rain predicted. What would you bring? Okay, let's look. So we have shorts, flip-flops, tennis shoes, a bathing suit, a tank top and shorts, and more shoes. Do you guys think it's that one, or do you think it's this one? A long sleeve shirt, a raincoat, an umbrella, a hoodie, rain boots, and 2 types of long pants, so jeans. Okay, take a second, tell me which one it is. If you chose summer wear, you are right. With hot weather, you need clothing that won't let you retain a lot of body heat. So like a lot of layers, you would just get more hot and you would sweat a ton. Okay, so now we have the rain gear, or like the winter fall gear. So I want you to tell me, why is this answer wrong? Actually, Beaker wants you to tell him. Okay, on to our next trip. Trip number 2. You are planning a trip to London, England. Oh my gosh, you're so lucky. I always wanted to go there. On December 20th. The average temperature in July. Oh. Miss Anna made a typo. I'm so sorry. The average temperature in December, there we go, is 48 degrees in the daytime. And during the nighttime, the average degree is 40 degrees. There is some rain predicted. What would you bring? So again, we have the summer. Oh, technical malfunctions. Okay, I'm sorry about that, guys. So in December, to recap, it is 48 degrees in the daytime and 40 degrees in the nighttime. And there's some rain predicted. So let's look at our clothes. We have this one that we know from Vegas, our shorts, our flip-flops, our tennis shoes, our tank top, our bottoms, and our swimsuit, and even those gray shoes. Now let's look at this one. So we have a winter coat, some hat and scarves and gloves or mittens, and some good winter boots, a couple long sleeve shirts, a good hoodie, some tennis shoes and jeans, and another hoodie. Oh, and some overalls. Which do you guys think it is? Take a second and answer what you think. If you chose winter wear, you are correct. So, with our little friend Beaker, he says, with cold weather, it's good to bundle up with lots of layers or your nostrils will freeze. And that's not good for anybody. So, we had to go to the other answer. If you chose this one, that's okay. I want you guys, all of you, to tell me, why is this answer wrong? Now, going back to the 2 that were wrong. Never mind. Sorry about that, guys. So, we are going to take a second and talk about what clothes you would wear right now, depending on the season. So, since we are in July, we are going to wear what? What would you wear if you were outside right now? Okay, now it's time for a fun game with Miss Anna, and it is called Season Bins. Trust me, this game is so much fun, and you guys are going to have a ton of laughs. So, let's do this. So, Season Bins, I'll explain a little bit. In your table groups, I am going to pass out a worksheet for you guys to work on, and it's matching the seasons to the seasons to the clothes that you would wear, just like the activity we did before. And if you finish that worksheet, you can come up and you can ask me for another one. While this is going on, 8 of you picked on by the very best behavior to the very least behavior. No, just kidding. 8 of you are going to come up and you're going to make a jar of your favorite season. Ooh. So I brought some bins that have different nature things in the bins to put in your jars to take home. So you will either take it home and show your parents, or I will pick the 4 best good ones, the best of the best, to display in our classroom. So, and after we make our jars as well, we are going to decorate them at a later time, after lunch. Okay, this is for BroPa, or whoever is watching this that is grading me. This is the activity more in depth. So, this activity will include 4 bins filled with the following. For spring, there's sand, soil, and water. Water, seeds of all kinds, light green, dark green, and brown modeling dough. Summer will have grass, water, and small water toys with orange, yellow, and green modeling dough. Autumn will have dried leaves, pine needles, pine cones, soil, sand, orange, yellow, and red modeling dough. Winter will have kind of like fake snow. I don't know why I just put snow. Little things of water and little things of ice and paper snowflakes with white and blue modeling dough and salt, sugar, and flour. So, as the rest of the class works on these worksheets that are related to the season so they can draw upon what they learned, 8 of the students will come up to the front for their season to make their season jars. Depending on what they pick, the modeling dough will go at the bottom, and they'll make a little bottom layer with it, and they'll pack it. And this will all be under supervision by me while others are working on a worksheet. I will close it. Sorry about that. I will close the jar, and they will decorate the jar at a later time. Or probably after this, depending on how long it takes. That day, the students will either take it home, and I will choose the best to put on display on the classroom. So, let's see what's next. Alright, this is our last activity, everybody. We are going to do story time. So, our friend Beaker says it's time to tell me and Miss Anna a story. Let's do this. So, with your stories that you are going to write off to the side, you are going to write about one of your favorite memories of an outdoor activity or the holiday, and what the weather was like there. I only expect 2 to 3 sentences, or even 1, as much as you want to tell me. And I put an example at the bottom, and it says, my favorite memory of an outdoor activity was when we played with water guns on July 4th. So it can be as simple as that, or you can tell me all about it, and just take a few minutes, and we'll get back to it. Alright, now that we're back to it, I am so proud of you guys. Well done! You have learned about your seasons. So, I want you guys to tell me one new thing that you learned today, off to the side. And after you do that, I want you to raise your hand, and I would like you guys to volunteer to tell me what you wrote. And thank you guys so much, and I'm so proud of you. And now we know just a little bit more about our Earth and what goes on it. And Beaker and I are so happy you learned about your seasons. Bye, guys.